going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today we're going to be talking about some more Black Ops 2 information, and it's some pretty big stuff. I mean, yesterday was a huge deal because we saw the first multiplayer trailer, we got to see gameplay for the first time, and learned a lot about the game, but today is the day that a lot of major news outlets like Kotaku or DualShockers, or there are a bunch of other guys writing articles about this, are starting to take notice of some information that was leaked about a week and a half ago, and, you know, typically I like to stay away from these things because they're usually false. You know, it's usually a lot of bad information. They're more like wish lists than anything, but this list of leaked information is different. It was posted on July 31st, so again, about a week and a half ago, but some of the stuff in it we also saw in the multiplayer trailer. So for example, there is a multiplayer map supposed to be called Turbine that was in this leaked information, and its description was it's a valley in Yemen with overturned windmills. Well, we saw something pretty similar to that in the multiplayer trailer yesterday, did we not? There's another thing in here. He was talking about primary weapons. There's an assault shield that you can place down and use as cover while you shoot your gun from behind it. We saw that in the multiplayer trailer as well. And then finally, one last little example here. Under Killstreaks, it was talking about a microwave turret. Now, is that not what we saw the guy place down on the bridge and it kind of stunned the enemies in front of him? So, you know, again, this list could be 100% false. It's not confirmed at all, and I want you guys to know that. But there probably is some information in this thing that is going to be true that we will see in Black Ops 2. And, you know, anyway, it's kind of fun to talk about this stuff and see what could and could not be in the game. But let's get into this. So I'll link the article or the paste bin file down in the description if you guys want to follow along. But starting off here, some of the kind of general multiplayer features that are going to be added is, number one, the new created class system. Your classes are based on how much equipment you have. You're not forced to choose things you don't want to use. And we've seen this before. I mean, there's that 10-point allocation system. You no longer have to have one primary weapon with 1 or 2 attachments, one secondary weapon with 1 or 2 attachments, etc., etc. You can have no primary weapon and 6 perks, or you can have a primary weapon with 3 attachments on it. You know, you can do whatever you want. You know, we did see that in some of the classes in the trailers, so that's, you know, real. That's going to be in Black Ops 2. Now, another feature they talked about was live streaming, and supposedly there's a new live streaming feature which allows you to stream directly from your console, and I don't know, this seems kind of out there. I don't know if this could be true. Maybe they're only referring to the PC with this, but it also said that it may be compatible with Kinect, so again, I'm not sure. That seems a little bit too far out there. If anything, I would call that fake. And then finally, it talked about dedicated servers. No, it's not talking about for console, guys. Dedicated servers have been confirmed for PC, but they will not be coming to consoles. Now, moving on, let's move to some of the maps that it said we're going to have. So, there's one called Cargo or Dockside, and it's supposed to be a Singapore shipping yard, which we have seen this map in the, what's it called? Strike Force gameplay that I uploaded on my channel before. If you guys haven't seen that, you should definitely go check it out. There's also Aftermath, which is the ruins of LA. We've seen that in some of the trailers. Hijacked is a close quarters combat map and a yacht. Slums is the slums in Panama, so maybe that could be something like Favela. The next one is Drone, which is supposed to be a complex with a bunch of docked aerial drones, which I could see, you know, drones and remote control, you know, kind of robotics things are a huge, huge theme in Black Ops 2. Power Plant is a Pakistani power plant. Nightclub is Nightclub and Al Jinan from the campaign. Overflow is a business district in Pakistan, another Pakistani map. Carrier is the USS Barack Obama aircraft carrier from the campaign. That one seems kind of hard to believe. I mean, why would we have an aircraft carrier named the Barack Obama when this is, what, 25 years in the future? He wouldn't even be president anymore. I don't know. Maybe it was named after him because he did something important, or, you know, I don't know. It seems weird to me that they would name that in Black Ops 2. But anyway, moving on. Turbine, this is the one I told you guys about. It's a valley in Yemen with a bunch of overturned windmills. And then finally, Women is a close quarters combat map in suburban Yemen. So those are just some of the maps that they mentioned. Again, these could be true. The names could be different. You know, they change the names of the maps all the time, but that's kind of some of the areas and some of the places we could be expecting to play in Black Ops 2. Now, moving on, some of the primary weapons that were listed in this paste bin file were the assault shield, which we've seen before, the SCAR, the Vector, the ballistic knife, the AS-50 sniper, the MP7, which we did see a leaked image of quite a few months ago. You know, maybe that image could be real now. The Storm PSR, which I believe is that sniper rifle that we saw in the E3 demo that could see through walls, the crossbow with explosive tip, and holla freaking Luya, no more noob tubes. So I hope that this pastebin file is right. If one thing in this is right, I hope that's it. I hope that there are no more noob tubes in Black Ops 2. That would be awesome. Now, moving on to some of the secondary weapons were mentioned. The SMA, which is a launcher, the 5.7 pistol, the Beretta burst pistol, which it sounds kind of like maybe the Raffica from Modern Warfare 2, the RPG, and the Stinger missile. Lethal equipment, there's the frag, the claymore, and the combat axe, which is supposed to be like the tomahawk. You know, maybe they just renamed it. We did see something similar to that in the trailer yesterday. Tactical equipment, there's flash, smoke, EMP, concussion. Those are all just kind of general, you know, we're used to seeing those. Also the taser spike, which I think could be the shock charge, which was shown in the multiplayer trailer yesterday. Maybe they just changed the name on it since this pastebin file was released. And then also the tac insert, which I think was what the shotgun SARC class was placing down in that last part of the multiplayer trailer that nobody can really figure out. I think that was a tac insert, but anyway, so yeah, tac inserts are coming back. Now moving on, kill streaks. This is where it gets kind of interesting. So some of the kill streaks mentioned in this pastebin file were the UAV, the care package, and the RCXD. We've seen all of those before. The microwave turret, which we saw an example of in the multiplayer trailer, you know, that thing does look pretty useful. The death machine, which was awesome in Black Ops. I hope it's an actual kill streak now rather than something you can only get out of a care package. The Hellstorm missile, which is the same as a Predator, but you can deploy a cluster bomb before impact, so that sounds pretty cool, you know, something similar to the Predator missile. The multiple grenade launcher, which, oh my god, I thought grenade launchers weren't coming back, but supposedly it's a rapid fire grenade launcher, so maybe grenade launchers come back, but only as kill streaks. That would be pretty cool. The QR drone, which, as we saw in the multiplayer trailer, it was called the Dragonfire. It's just that quad rotor drone that we saw in the FPS Russia video. The AI tank, which I believe is the AGR that we saw gameplay of in the multiplayer trailer. The sentry gun, which we've seen before. An orbital VSAT, which is described to be just like a Blackbird. You know, it's a UAV where you can see where enemies are pointing in real time. Now, these next two are pretty interesting. So the first one is a single seeker drone, and it's supposed to be a drone that goes up in the air, it goes to the nearest enemy, and it dive bombs him and kills him, just like a kamikaze plane. We've seen that in a couple of the trailers before. And then also there's the drone Storm, which is many single seeker drones in one, and I think that's what we saw at the end of the trailer. You know, there were all those planes flying around everywhere. I think Woody mentioned in his breakdown video that what if this was a kill streak, it would be really powerful. Well, that's what I think it is. You know, these things fly around, they dive down on people and kill them, so that's pretty cool. That's another thing that I think makes this pastebin file of all this information, it could be pretty legit. Now, moving on, there's a couple of kill streaks left. There's the EMP, the chopper gunner, the Lodestar, which is supposed to be just like the Reaper. It's a plane you fly around in, you can shoot missiles down at people. And there's also the helicopter escort, which is, I'm assuming, going to be like an H6 Overwatch. It's described as a helicopter that follows you around and it kills people. Attack dogs, which we all know what those are. Those are returning. We saw them in the trailer. And then that's it. So those are the kill streaks. They sound pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to see a couple of them, especially the drone Storm. I mean, that thing just sounds so freaking powerful. But anyway, we got a couple of things left. We're going to talk about perks and then one quick little zombies tidbit of information that sounds pretty cool. So for perks that were listed in this pastebin file, there's Ghost. No information was given, so I don't know if it's going to act exactly like Ghost from Black Ops. We'll have to see, but Ghost may be returning. Fast Hands is supposed to allow you to swap weapons faster and throw grenades faster. Dexterity is supposed to allow you to climb obstacles faster. Lightweight can either make you run faster or run longer, so that's something we haven't seen before. Maybe in perks you can choose one thing or another. I don't know. There wasn't a lot of information there, but that's just what they said. Flak Jacket is going to be the same as in Black Ops. It'll protect you from explosives and then probably from airstrikes or fire, napalm, or, you know, whatever. Tactical Mask is also going to be the same as in Black Ops. It'll protect you from concussions and things like that. Cold-Blooded is another perk in there. You know, it's something we've seen before that's kind of like a ghostish type perk, but there was no information given for that. And then finally, another very, very good piece of information. There is no more Last Stand. It will not be returning in Black Ops 2, which is awesome. So two of the most infuriating things, grenade launchers and Last Stand, will not be returning. Good job, Treyarch. We all love you. And finally, the last thing I want to mention to you guys is this little tidbit of zombies information. And don't get too excited because it sounds crazy out there. You know, it is possible, but you know, this seems almost a little bit more on the fake side of things. But there was a little piece of information at the end that said that players can turn into infected zombies, play as a zombie, and run around and claw at the living and try to turn them into zombies. So I don't know. I think that would be awesome. It seems like something that they could do, but it seems a little bit out there at the same time. So we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, guys, so there you go. That is all the supposedly 100% accurate leaked information that came out within the last week or so. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Whether it's true or not, it's just kind of fun to talk about. And as more Black Ops 2 information surfaces, you guys know I will be covering it for you guys. There should be a lot in the next couple of weeks. There's Gamescom, where there's going to be a lot of multiplayer information revealed, as well as a lot of zombie stuff revealed. And then there's the GameStop Expo, which I'm going to be going to, where I get to play the game. And you know, overall, we're getting pretty close to the release date now. We're only a couple months away, so we should be getting more stuff about that. And also, I've got a bunch of great Modern Warfare 3 videos for you guys. So again, thanks for watching. Check out one of the other 2 videos on screen if you haven't seen them yet. And I'll catch you later, guys. Peace.